Good day, America! Red Ho coming back at you again on our 11th episode. It is also November. November is the time where everything starts to change colors and the leaves start to fall. The wind starts to get really, really, really brisk, and it is cold as absolute heck outside right now. So, the biggest parts about this month is, of course, we have Thanksgiving. That's the one that most people know about and what have you. But it is also Veterans Day. Now, Veterans Day is a time where you actually give respect to the men and women who served their country, currently no longer in the service, but you can thank a service member as well because they will eventually become a veteran once it's all over. Now, it is also on November the 10th, it was the Marine Corps birthday. Now, I was in the Army, so whatever. But my brother is a retired Marine. I have a cousin that's a Marine. Several of my friends are Marines. So I am going to give them the absolute most respect. Other than the fact that the Army is a few months older than the Marine Corps, I do give major respect to the Marines and give them a salute. So, with all that being said, happy birthday, Marine Corps, 250 years. I also, if the YouTube universe allows me to, I want to play a tribute to all of the service members by seeing if I can't get a sound bite from all of the different branches. So we're going to give this a try. Just listen and pay attention and give respect. We are going to start with the Marine Corps. Next is the United States Navy. Now, that was the only one that I had that had words on it. I couldn't seem to find a sound bit that was just the music itself. But I do have a lot of friends in the Navy. I got several uncles that were in the Navy, at least three to my knowledge. So let's just give them just as much as respect as any other branch. Now, let's keep going. The next one we have is the Coast Guard. Next is the United States Air Force. Go Daddy! Now we got the United States Army. Go Army, yeah! That's all the branches of service. Of course, there is Space Force, but I don't think they're really a unit, even though they kind of are a unit. If you disagree with me, you can leave the comments, subscribe, like or dislike if you prefer, but like, subscribe, tell me some in the comments what you think. Now, normally I was doing YouTube and Spotify, but I'm going to do away with Spotify because I'm not getting a whole lot of feedback from Spotify at all. So we're going to be a mainly YouTube for now. We may switch it up and I'll change things around. But, and other than that, it's perfectly okay. Now, as far as the whole Thanksgiving thing is concerned, I love music, so I'm thinking, well, let's come up with some kind of a Thanksgiving song. And the only one that I can think of is one by Adam Sandler. Now, I'm not allowed to do this soundbite because I'm pretty sure that one's copyrighted and I don't want to do any infringement on it. But if you ever want to, again, subscribe, like, share, but also go onto YouTube and search Thanksgiving song Adam Sandler, something along those lines, and you will get an absolute kick out of that song. Last and certainly not least, it's always the best, is of course my birthday. Yay! So I am turning older, obviously. Not sure I want to mention how old I am, but if you could just take a look at my face and see, what do you think? Leave a comment. Just tell me how old I am. If you say that I'm younger, of course I'm going to say, bless your hearts. If you think that I'm older, it's like, well, F you too. No, not really. But, and of course, family members who actually know how old I am or about to be, keep your mouth shut, please. No, just messing with you. Go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, comments. I want to hear the feedback, baby. Oh, yeah. So I do have another little sound bit. I thought it was actually kind of funny myself, and it does, of course, involve my birthday. So just listen up and let's see if you can recognize this as well. Oops, I guess I didn't play it all the way through. Whoopsies. Laugh at me, baby, laugh at me. I guess I gotta stop that. Hold on, we gotta pause this bowl. Okay, so let's try this again. I am going to play another little bitty skit deal for you. It's regarding birthdays, so just bear with me and listen. You're gonna love this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Red Ho. Happy birthday to you. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay. So, recently, my family has decided to go on a little slightly vacay. We decided to go down to New Orleans. Now, it started getting pretty cool up here in the month of October. I'm going down there thinking that it'll probably be just a little chilly, but not hot. Dead fucking wrong. I'm just saying. It was pretty warm, and of course muggy. We're close to the bayou. I mean, for God's sakes, it's New Orleans. But we did get to see a lot of sightseeing. We did a witchcraft tour of some sorts, and it was very odd and very strange, but informative, really. I don't know. actually do as far as their witchcraft is concerned. But the tour was actually pretty cool. It was done at night. They did say that there was some ghosts lurking around, and the first official vampire was in New Orleans from the United States, so to speak. We did go to a vampire restaurant, which my daughter absolutely loved. The food was absolutely tremendous, and yeah, we just had a great time. Then we also went to a plantation, and that plantation was pretty informative as well. We had a lot of fun there, but the most important and the most fun that we had, we did a boat tour, like a bayou boat tour. We actually was driving around with this guy, and he would show us where some alligators are at. We saw a lot of smaller alligators, which is no big deal, of course. But we had this one big, massive one that they had, and that wasn't even their biggest one that they knew about. But that's all he really did. He made jokes the entire time. We laughed so much with this guy, and it was really cool. But he get the revving that thing up, and you just get a whole big old hunk of water just splashing everywhere because he was going pretty good, and he made it a very good time, and it was just great all around. Afterwards, of course, we were all taking pictures of the baby alligator, holding the baby alligator, and honestly, I think if you go to Facebook on Good Day America, I'll start posting some of those pictures of all of the scenery and that kind of stuff later on. But we had an absolute great time. New Orleans, it seemed like every single day they had somebody driving down and playing music on the back of a bike. Mostly local music and that kind of stuff. They did have some live bands around there, and it was just a great time all around. Now, some people were telling us, well, it's going to stink, it's going to stink, it's going to stink. Well, in some places it did have a stench to it, but you're also talking about relatively stagnated water. So with stagnated water, yeah, you're going to get some sort of a stench to it. But for the most part, I mean, maybe because my nose ain't really worth a darn, but it wasn't all that terrible. While we were on that bayou tour on the boat, the guy even explained that river water, of course, is fresh water, and it's not going to have that stink. Where the stink really comes from is when the river water meets the salt water. When like the bayou is mostly covered up with river water, but there are spots where the salt water kind of makes it kind of stingy. So, and I could have that backwards. So please quote me, correct me if I'm wrong in any of those cases. But that's all I really have for now. I love November for a lot of the reasons that I've already mentioned. And I'll say it once, I'll say it twice, I'll say it again. Please like, please subscribe to the page. And if you don't, leave a comment at least. Tell me if you really like it, if you don't like it. I'd really like to know all this kind of crazy stuff. So until next time, good day, America.